But SZA put out a tweet that says, to fulfill my last two album requirements, I think I just want to make peaceful children's music and get out of here. Then go be a farmer and donate the produce to underserved communities. I really want to make jokes, but this is also the end of it makes it pretty fly, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Being a farmer and giving your produce away to underserved communities, that's really fly. But I really want to make jokes. But it's hard to make jokes when the last part is so fly.
agree. Also, this is what I'm gonna say is not gonna be received well. So I'm just gonna warn y'all in advance. But this is giving me like Ari Lennox vibes. And I just want to be very clear. I love Ari Lennox. I think she's wonderful. The only time that I get frustrated with Ari Lennox is when she does this. And I'm sorry that she's catching a stray when she had nothing to do with the conversation.
Absolutely nothing.
But
Zero to do with this.
She is immediately who I thought of when I read
She is somewhere, not on the internet,
she was
not on social media, minding her business.
Yeah, she was looking good in her little bikini. She looked like she was away with family. I hope she's having a blessed new year. But this is what that gave me. It gave me like, I'm mad at everyone today. Let me go tweet.
Yeah.
And we've said before, like, there's something honest about it, but also there's something incredibly frustrating about it because it's like, it's fine if that's what you're going to do. Then you could do it. But sometimes it's just, they're just venting. And it just be feeling like these girls don't have group chats to go to.
They want Twitter to be their group chat.
I hate that. You could add Cardi and Offset to the list. You could add Remy Ma and Papoose to the list. Like, there's a bunch of people that we could just add. Meg Thee Stallion. Nobody's exempt from what I'm saying. Like, we're not your group chat. We're strangers. We're not your group chat. Go vent in your group chat. And if you don't want to go vent to your group chat, there's got to be someone. And I pray that everyone has someone that they can go to. And I know that everyone doesn't. But find someone who will listen to you. Whether you have something serious to say or whether you have some bullshit to say. Because sometimes the group chat is for bullshit too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just want to tell a little joke.
I think the group chat be for bullshit more often than not.
Oh, absolutely.
I be in the group chat getting all my bullshit off.
That's where you're supposed to get your bullshit off.
I be in the group chat like, yeah, see this shit? Yeah, see this?
Right. I don't know. It just gave me those vibes, and I guess that kind of feeling, putting me in that headspace, kind of rubs me the wrong way. I hope this is it as well, and I hope that whatever she has going on is okay. And if she wants to put out children's music, she can certainly do that. I'm not going to listen.
Well, you wouldn't be her demographic if that's the case. So
that's my point. I wouldn't. So I wouldn't. But sure, I think it's a cool lane to jump into, and the whole farm thing is cool. Like, helping her underserved people is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So if she is serious about what she's saying, then more power to her.
And that's what makes it hard to get jokes off, because truly, that is fly. That is super fly. Yeah. Serving underserved communities is always a beautiful thing. And I think that's great. If that's what SZA wants to do, she should go do that. But what I want to say as a person who is a kind of SZA fan,
Well, I
told you before off pod, and I don't mind saying it on pod. I think Control is overrated. Control is not my favorite project.
Neither
I know that Control is her first world famous album. Before that, she had a project called Z, which I believe is an independent project. No, it says Top Dog Entertainment 2. All right, so I don't even know this album Z. I'm going to keep it a buck. I see Kendrick is on it, Chance the Rapper. I'm gonna go back and listen to Z, actually. Probably tonight. Because I never even knew this project existed. But since it got like 4 albums out, is my point. You want to retire after 4 albums? Yo, go ahead, son. That's why I want to get my jokes off, because SZA don't even got that many albums out. SZA has 4 bodies of work. I'm not counting
When did the
deluxes.
first one come out?
Z is 2014, which I never heard of.
Okay, so
Control,
it's a decade.
Control, which is everyone says is a classic. I don't even think that album is all that. I never have.
People
And I
love
know they're gonna kill
Control.
me in the comments, but I'm
No,
not a big fan of Control.
I'm okay to
Sorry.
stand on the ledge with you. I don't. Control wasn't what did it for me with SZA. I think to me, SZA had to grow on me after Control. I felt like everybody was. It's kind of like I keep bringing up people that have no business in this conversation, but it's kind of like Janae Aiko. Like I know people love her and are obsessed with her sound, and I just I don't hate what she does. It just took me a really, really long time to like get on the same page with everybody else and feel like what I was hearing was something that I liked. So, and even now, I don't. She puts out an album, I don't go listen to it. You know, um, just not for me, and that's fine. But my point that I'm trying to make is that SZA was one of them too, where I felt like it had to grow on me. It wasn't.
Yeah, I know people say Control
Um,
is a classic. I don't feel that way. I only like a couple of songs off of that album. Now, SOS, I love. I
I
think
love
SOS is a
SMS.
beautiful project. And we
Mhm.
already went up here and spoke about Lana, which I'm going to be nice and count as a second album, even though technically it's not. It's a
Yeah.
deluxe. But it's a full body of 15 new songs or whatever it is. So I'll count that. But that means she has 4 projects. She has Z, she has Control, she has SOS, and she has SOS Lana. That's 4 bodies of work. If you want to retire after 4 bodies of work, boo boo, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and retire. You listen. I'm fine with just bumping SOS all day. I'm cool with that. You gave me what you needed to give me. But I think that retiring after 4 albums shows us you don't really love doing this shit. And that's okay if you
A lot
don't.
of people don't.
And right, I was about to say, and that's okay if you don't. But then I just want to be realistic about what's going on here. Because mama, you got 4 bodies of work. It ain't like you got 80 albums. You ain't like you got a whole body, like a whole discography
Oh
under
no,
your
she got a whole
belt.
body.
Well, I'm not even gonna comment because I already commented on it when we did the review of the Drive video. And since then, there's been a lot of beef online between SZA and her fans about her body, and I don't want to add to that conversation.
Oh,
So,
well, let me just be clear. I'm being complimentary. I'm not at all saying anything bad about her
okay.
body. That
Well,
was
I
a
thought I was
compliment.
complimentary too, but
Right.
apparently
And
there's
that was a
beef right now
compliment.
between
Just,
SZA, her fans, and the body. So I don't want to be,
no,
I
I
don't want
get
any
it.
beef. I'm already gonna get backlash for what I'm saying about her discography or lack thereof. My point is, you don't
You ain't
have a
have to hit us
lengthy
with the lack
discography.
thereof, though.
No, but that's my point though. My
I
point is,
know.
you online talking
I'm
about I'm
kidding.
gonna make children's albums. First of all, I don't know what the fuck children's albums are.
Either.
Maybe I'm alone on this, but I don't know. I've never heard of a children's album. So what's that like?
Hannah Montana.
Nursery rhymes? Like what's is it? You gonna be singing that once?
SZA would
Like
kill some nursery rhymes, though. Like, in her own, with her own spin on it. You don't think she would kill it?
I think SZA gotta chill. That's what I think, and that's what I'm trying to say here. I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna reiterate. I think it's beautiful that she wants to serve underserved communities, and that makes it hard to get the jokes off, which is why I'm not really cracking many jokes. But let's be
Right.
serious, SZA. You got 4 bodies of work.
Yeah,
I mean, let's relax.
she
If you
got
don't love the music game, that's fine. And I
it.
respect that. That I respect. Now, that's the last thing I will say here is if you hate the industry and the things going on in the industry and you want to get out, then get out. I applaud that. I respect that. But this shit that's going on of like, oh, I'm gonna go do this other thing. I'm gonna tell the fans how many albums I got left on my contract. I think that shit is super whack.
It's
I
fine.
never like when artists do that.
Me
The
either.
Game did that eons ago, way before social media was as popular as it was today, and I didn't like it then. Because I'm gonna give these niggas last 2 albums and I'm done. No, Game, stop. We don't. So that's my stance.
Can I say something nice about Drake real quick?
Drake? I said the game. What did Drake have to do with this? We
I
talking
know
about
you said the game and we heard you, but I would like to now say something about Drake.
sure.
When Drake came out with If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Okay. When he okey doked the label, and put out his mixtape slash album, however it's called today, I don't know. I respected that, and I thought that was dope. Why? Because he didn't say anything. He just did it. You know, y'all wanna pull the wool over these people's eyes. They're watching everything you're saying. They're reading everything you're saying, and you're probably saying it to get a rise out of these same people. Just do it then.
But that's the other
Just
thing.
go make the
Announcing that you
children's
want to do
album.
2 children's albums, your label may not count them against your record label. I mean,
Right.
against your contract. Excuse me, because Andre 3000 just said that recently in an interview that his label refused to count the Flute album against his contract.
Because that's not what he signed on to do.
Exactly.
And lawyers will figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll figure out the argument there. So I don't know. But anyway.